Oh, hi. I wanted to kind of go through a small few points on the project before I totally finished up. Uh, as you can see, this is idea number 9. Still work in progress. Added the bite marks to see how it look. This is idea number. So that's idea number 10. This is idea number 9, and then I added the bite marks for this one. Then I started to actually look at it and think, well, there's still a few things wrong. Like, if you look here, you have to find this. The writing doesn't have anti-aliasing, I think it's called, or it's very blocky. So the writing for here, here, and here is unsuitable. Also, the bite mark here, I moved it down, but because I moved it down, the writing underneath isn't in line. So I considered that it was no longer viable. So just leave that one to the side for the minute. This is the original sketch. Yeah, the original sketch for the first idea. So I then decided I had to redraw it because the first idea looked great, but it was only an idea. You know, the peach looked great, the wires looked great, but it just wasn't finished. So I redrew it. I redrew it on the sketchpad. The original sketchpad is lost. I can't find it. Thankfully, I have the video log, and hopefully you looked at it and haven't down marked me for it. But this is the finished idea. I've redone the town and the farm. Added texture. This, tractors there. There should be sheep there and cows there and trees here. I've redone the water. I've kept the sharks. Kept the white stone because it's meant to be coasted over, so I can't exactly have a dark stone there. Just keep the question. There's another town in the background here, and the peach totally redone. New hole, new stalk, and again the wires coming off. But the same as last time when I scanned it in, I had to scan it in 3 parts, simply because I've only got A2 scanner, so A4 scanner, and an A3 pad, and it always missed out the middle strips. So I had to do it in 3 parts, superimpose it, put it in Photoshop, and come up with something. So back to here. First thing I did, I tackled the text. So I changed from what was it? MS Sans Serif to Mongolia Tory or something. Right, it's actually a lot smoother, a lot nicer. And then still are concerned about the colors. But as you noticed, I decided to take out the middle bite mark as well, so the middle bite mark is gone. I was then concerned about color. Just bear with me. Progression. Yeah. I apologize. Right. I digitized, as I said, I digitized the A3 into Photoshop and superimposed all and patched it up. It worked out quite well, but again, it turned out a little bit too light. Certain details were missing, like the ladder. The grass was too light. The town was fairly faded. Of course, you can't see that. No, again, the camera's not going to let you see fine detail like that. And of course, the sharks were missing at the bottom. Well, they were too faded. So I darkened it, and upon being, I darkened. The peach came out reasonably well. The ladder showed fine detail. The sharks showed, but the green was too much. It was too much green, too dark. So I tried again, and I gained too much green. So everything had turned out green. So what I had to do, I had to take the magic wand in Photoshop and cut along here and do a I had to basically edit this section separate to this section with the tools that you showed me how to do. So this one, I I altered the red in this one and altered the green and blue in this one, and thankfully it didn't do too badly, so I used it. So a few final tweaks, and I added these things again. So let's put it back up there. So this is the finished product. I think I'll probably laminate it if I have the opportunity, just to show that this is the finished product. Again, that bite mark is gone. The ladder just shows up there just nicely, not too much. Okay, you still got the town in the background. You still got this town here showing up quite well. You still see the sheep and the cows. You still see the sharks. And the cliffs are coming up quite nicely. And again, not too green, not too red. The shading isn't quite what I wanted in this, but it works. Okay, it works for me. And if something isn't broken, don't fix it. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I hope that you are happy with this.